Hey, how are you doing? It's Anathea, your divine feminine educator and evolutionary astrologer with your Venus vibes for August. And I'm just took notes and really looking at what does Venus really want to share with us this month. And what I saw as an overview, well, first of all, Venus, the first day of August, which is today, is in the first degree of Cancer. Cancer is all about home, hearth, emotions, your needs, sensitivities. It's a water sign. And by the end of the month, it's going to be at 7 degrees of Leo, which is fire and passion and drive. And, Venus starts off with kind of a clunky energy to all the transpersonal planets and ends at the end of the month with a more ease and flow energy in Leo with all those transpersonal planets. And in between that time, Venus is in conjunction with Jupiter in Cancer, a lot about emotions. So, what I really see as an overall theme here for this month is this idea of this evolutionary tension being pushed on you, on all of us, needing to really claim our emotional body, really look at our emotions. And if you do that this month, you're going to really benefit and you're going to take kind of a leap, and it might be a micro leap. You might not even be aware of it, but on a cosmic level, taking a leap into, because we're going to go from Cancer to Leo, and Cancer is that more personal. I mean, Leo is still personal, but Cancer is, me, mine, my emotions, my feelings, my sensitivities. I'm not ready yet, that kind of a thing. But Leo is, I want to be on stage, I want to be out there. And so this is an opportunity this month to really don't hide from your emotions. Venus and Cancer, especially in regards to your relationships. And number one, and first and foremost, is the relationship you have with yourself. But if we look at the very first day of Cancer, it's really kind of clunky and not feeling very good because there's this evolutionary tension, Uranus and Pluto and Neptune in conjunction with Saturn. They're all just putting a lot of pressure on you, like, come on, you've got to mature, you've got to evolve, you've got to step into a higher level of consciousness. But you're saying, well, wait a minute, I don't know if I want to yet. So you might be feeling that. And then I know I am. And but August 8th through 16th, I want you to pay attention. These are key dates because this is then when can how do I explain this? That whole pressure, it's because Venus is in the beginning degrees of its sign, and those outer planets are all in the beginning degrees. Well, Uranus isn't. I don't know what degree Uranus is at, but Pluto and the Saturn and Neptune for sure are in that beginning degree. So it's putting a lot of pressure. Oh, yeah. And Uranus is in Gemini, so it's at the beginning degree. I don't have a chart in front of me. So, anyway, but as Venus moves on, it's going to get away from that transpersonal pressure for you to want to evolve. The evolutionary intention there is for you to raise your consciousness. And then the 8th through the 16th is, so Venus starts by itself with conjunctions or connections, aspects to, clunky aspects to these transpersonal planets. And then it moves closer and closer to Jupiter. And that's the 8th through the 16th, specifically and exact on the 11th and the 12th of August. But the 8th through the 16th is kind of this time where Jupiter, which expands things, and Venus are together in Cancer. So this is a beautiful time, but watch out to spend money on your home, enhancing your home, making your home more meaningful, to be in your home, to stay at home and feel cozy, but also have, Jupiter's about meaning and truth and even, adventure and expansion, but Cancer is home and hearth and my emotions. So it can be on a nice way is to spend money to make your home nicer, right? On another way, it can be, I have big, big, huge, overwhelming emotions that I don't know what to do with, okay? So pay attention to these dates, 8th through the 16th, most exact on the 11th and the 12th. So deal with your emotions. Don't overspend too much money because, see, Venus is about money and relationships and what you value. And then Cancer is about home and hearth, but also emotions. So how that might express for you could be different ways. But pay attention on those days, 8th through the 16th, exact on the 11th and 12th. Watch out for not spending too much money on making your home nice, but also be there for you with your emotions, okay? Now, August the 20th, all the while, that Venus has the Jupiter here, the moon's going to come across, and, moon is the illuminator, so it's going to kind of magnify or illuminate anything that has bubbled up inside you regarding emotions or your purchases, enhancing your home, or it's a good time to make some purchases, enhancing things around the house, but don't overdo. And, Cancer is also about family and children. So this would be really kind of a good time to take a vacation too with your family or loved one. The 8th through the 16th, I wanted to mention that. But then with the August the 20th, when then the moon goes over, it could also bring up a lot of emotions as well because Venus is still in Cancer, right? So pay attention to August the 20th as well. And then on August the 25th, it leaves Cancer and Venus and moves into Leo. Boom, into Leo. But remember, it's the beginning degrees, so it's making a connection to those transpersonal planets, just like Venus did when it was starting in the month in Cancer, but now it's going to be in Leo at the end of the month. And the connections, the aspects that it's going to be making are ones in more ease and flow. So, and it's in Leo, and Leo is about your creative expression, about purpose, about being on fire and passionate about what you want, being on stage and creative. It's also about children. Cancer and Leo are both about home and hearth and children, that kind of thing, but it's also about your own personal expression. Leo. And so by the end of the month, you have an opportunity to realign with those transpersonal planets, which really are putting evolutionary pressure on you to raise your consciousness, to open your heart. Leo is also about opening your heart. In the beginning of the month, it's, oh, I'm not ready yet. And all these emotions. I'm just going to buy something nice for my house. Um, or take a vacation with my family. And by the end of the month, it's stepping into your own personal self-expression, creativity, and the transpersonal planets are helping you to rise up and raise your consciousness to a higher level. So I hope you found that interesting, helpful. Venus is always here to support us. And if you like this video, please comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon in my next video. All right, take care.